1. Thucydides, an Athenian, wrote up the war of the Peloponnesians and the Athenians as they fought against each other. He began to write as soon as the war was afoot, with the expectation that it would turn out to be a great one, and that, more than all earlier wars, this one would deserve to be recorded. He made this production because both sides were at their peak in every sort of preparation for war, and also because he saw the rest of the Greek world taking one side or the other, some right away, others planning to do so. This was certainly the greatest upheaval there had ever been among the Greeks. It also reached many foreigners, indeed. One might say that it affected most people everywhere. Because of the great passage of time, it is impossible to discover clearly what happened long ago, or even just before these events. Still, I've looked into the evidence as far as can be done, and I am confident that nothing great happened in or out of war before this. That was Thucydides' preface, where he makes his pitch for why you should read the book. Were you persuaded by his pitch, Meroka?
Yep.
Good, yeah. Now give me your address so I can mail it to you.
No.
Yes!
No.
Does Michael know your address?
I'm gonna say no.
Bugger.
I'm pretty sure Michael wouldn't give you it anyway.
Yeah, but I could give the money to him, then he could lend it to you. It would be great.
Okay.
I don't even know how to get in touch with Michael.
Good. I mean, Discord?
No, there's an update. There was a hotfix yesterday. Okay, so fixed an issue with Gebel's bat transformation sometimes being cut short. That happened.
Oh, that does happen.
The sound effect when upgrading the castle in Deadlands is a lot spookier now, so no more Japanese weird jingle.
Oh,
Large Greed will no longer make any surprise visits during the daytime on Plague Island. Plague Island citizens taken by the Greed now behave as intended in the Shogun setting. Shopkeepers were looking a bit whale. They feel much better now. Fixed an issue where Miriam's whip could turn Flying Greed invisible. Have you ever felt that like your world is shrouded in darkness after destroying a Greed portal? Yeah, that might have been a bug. Praise the sun that now rises once again. So that bug has been fixed, Meroka.
Ah, a good patch. You know, like 4.5 islands into a 5-island game, but you know.
First player in co-op is no longer able to trigger the white explosion screen prematurely if positioned too close to the cave opening when the bomb fuse is lit. Sometimes players would have different weather effects in online co-op. This has been fixed. So, that's several bugs we had complained about that were fixed. Did you think that was because of us?
Yep, definitely. Join me, Tulkas. Join me.
But Meroka. Okay, so now we need to have a conversation about Rogue State.
Okay, let us have the conversation about Rogue States.
Okay. So so this will be like a debate. You'll take the side against, and I will take the side for. No. I'll take the side against, and you take the side for. That would be more fun.
I don't like debate. No.
How about but debates are fun.
No. I mean, they're fun to watch people who are good at it, but I'm not good at it, so no. Debates don't prove who's right. Debates prove who's better at debating. This is the problem with it. So our enemies to the right, and we have cleared out the left. I forget.
I remember. I'm right and you're wrong. Now, question. Does my unicorn work? My unicorn does not work. I'm glad we had this.
That's not a bug they fixed then, is it?
No.
Why is Yankee Doodle not putting our coins in the bank?
But at least you're able to, like, see the game now, so that's good.
There we go.
Remember? Oh, I remember how we ended the stream last time with me blowing the horn? That was great.
Ugh. Throwing a lot of money at me again. You blew the horn a bunch of times and it hasn't summoned everyone. Everyone's just milling around.
That's true. How are our purple pot eaters doing? Oh, they're doing pretty well. Oh, there's a vagrant. Look out!
Oh, nice catch.
Giddy up!
Oh, he's gonna become a knight.
We need more swords. What a day, what a day, what a day. Okay, so, Rogue State, what do you think?
I think it was niche when I gave you the copy of it, and I think it's unheard of now.
Yeah.
There are other political intrigue games out there these days which are more relevant.
Like what?
Oof. Now you're asking, what the hell's the name of it? I'm gonna have to check something, Tulkas. You're making me open my emails in the middle of a stream. Don't make me do this.
Because if it's more relevant, then maybe we should do it.
It is called. What's it called? I've had like a bunch of emails for it lately, and I can't remember what it's called. Because it's very, very memorable, clearly.
All right, you have Illidan up. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Forgot about Illidan, my boy.
I can't remember who published it now. This is really annoying. Tulkas, why have I got too many emails? Why are there too many developers making too many games?
We need to decide what my birthday present is going to be.
Okay.
I was thinking that you could raise the probability of me convincing you to play Minecraft minigames from 60% to 70%.
Why did you get the 60%?
Well, because, 60% is me, like, going all out in emotional manipulation, you know?
Oh, there we go. I just typed political into my search. Suzerain, it's called. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but...
Oh yeah, that's a thing in Civ.
Is it? So in Suzerain, you have to choose how to run your country as its new president. Are you a kind leader aiming for reforms or a despot ruling with an iron fist?
I don't know.
Comes with a quote, but when the president does it, that means it is not illegal.
I'm sending out the knights, by the way.
Cool. Alright, I suppose I should probably come join you then, huh? Shouldn't I?
Yeah, if you want. It might be interesting for the viewers. I don't know if you'll be needed as a foreigner yourself.
Wait, hang on. Do we have 2 shelves of potions? Or have they all been eaten? There's like a row of potions on the ground and a row of potions on a shelf, though.
I didn't know that. Probably just one of your foreign things.
It might be one of the new bugs that the patch introduced.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. M-E-R-O-K-A, Meroka all the way.
Also, I got a very political game the other day. Turned out it was not very good, but I want to make a video about it anyway, because I want to make a video about political games.
Well, you know what's the ultimate political text?
Is it the Communist Manifesto?
Man, I really love Thucydides. I'm just looking through this book here. I need to reread this book sometime. Do you think I will?
Maybe.
The war begins with an attack of Plataea. The 30-year peace had lasted just 14 years. In the early spring of 431, some 300 Theban soldiers stole by night into the city of Plataea with the connivance of Theban sympathizers inside. Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this book for you. You're gonna hate it so much, it's gonna be sick.
Really? Really? Hey! We did the thing.
Oh, look, there's a vagrant, Meroka. I got me a vagrant.
It got dark after the portal. I thought that was supposed to not happen.
Well, it got dark, but not like pitch dark. You know, it used to be like pitch black after the portal. Now it isn't.
Ooh, angry noises.
So, I've been thinking.
Oh dear.
What are some other things?
What are some other things?
So yeah, that's something I need to buy you Thucydides and the Fall of Gondolin. Anything else I need to get you?
Isn't it supposed to be your birthday?
Get the coins.
Oh.
Get the coins. Come on.
I can't sprint. I'm a big, fat, slow, fire-breathing monster.
Is there anything else that I'm wanting to get you? Probably book on Indiana.
I definitely wouldn't read a book on Indiana.
Yeah, but, you know.
I know that's not the point. The point is that you have no control over your own money.
It's called, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because you're a bad boy doesn't mean I should be. Alright, I need to do this because of the blood moon incoming. Where are our knights, anyway?
Here they are.
Really? Oh, okay. M-E-R, okay, Meroka, all the way. Oh, there's a guy, our vagrant is just making it, that's impressive. I still have invisible greed.
Oh boy. Oh god, the crown stealers are here. Oh god! Yep, they got my crown. Okay, that wall's down.
That's okay, our boys from the
Oh, that wall's down.
From the left have arrived.
Oh, they melted.
That's fun.
It's all good. Okay, let's get some vagrants back up. Silver dollars for everyone!
That's fun.
Oh, that was an experience.
It was indeed. Oh, and our knights got murdered.
Oh, well, that is bad. I guess the jumpy aggressive button was a thing.
Yeah, you got Illidan. Remember Illidan?
Yep. Illidan was useful. I don't care what you say.
I want to do a rogue state.
We could do Tonight We Riot.
No, rogue state. It'll be fun. Come on, it'll be fun. I promise.
Oh, but with the revolution.
You don't even know what a revolution is.
I know.
You're giving away too much money, Meroka.
We have so much money, more money than we can possibly handle.
That's not true.
It's very true.
I'm gonna take some money from Yankee.
Okay, do it. Like, good luck depleting him, really, more than anything else. We spent, like, the entirety of last game just filling up those coffers beyond their visual limit.
I need to get Hornboy. Where's Hornboy? Here he is. I need to re-up our tower, our walls.
More schmalls. Oh yeah, they've been knocked back to the small ones. I guess that's because you put a horn on it, isn't it? They would be better if you hadn't put a horn on it.
Let me see. Can we get more stuff from old Yankee? Where are you, Yankee? There's my boy.
If they could finish that wall up, great.
Yeah, they can do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. About a thing.
Shasha.
The Shaw is right. You shot your shot.
Sha. We win. We win.
What happened?
We won.
Okay.
Oh god, the farmers have so much money.
I'm going to take money from Yankee. That's all I can do now.
I mean, if you come over to the left, like, all the farms are, like, loaded. And all the
Are
hunters.
they though?
You don't have to take money from Yankee. Yankee's supposed to be there for winter, Tulkas. Winter is coming. And you know it.
You don't even know what winter is.
Here's the most wonderful time of the year.
So you say.
So say us all.
Well, I'm coming to your farmers. I don't see any stuff. I'm sorry. I think you're wrong.
Well, they're throwing money at me. Maybe they just don't. Maybe you're just a bad ruler.
You would say that, wouldn't you? So foreign.
You don't have money to buy swords, I see. Despite
Yeah.
the fact that we already had swords to buy, but okay.
Do we though?
Yeah, there were 2 swords on the rack when I went past, and we've only got 2 knights, so...
You think that?
I know that.
Ugh. What a day, Meroka.
Indeed.
What a lovely, lovely, lovely day.
Is it?
Tis indeed. Is that you? Okay.
Yeah. Sending reinforcements for funsies.
I can see you doing that.
Well, you don't need any guys over your side.
Do I though?
No. I mean, I don't need them either, like, by the time they got here, we're done, but hey.
Oh, where's our other knights? Meroka.
Getting a sword, probably?
That's not good.
Do we have another knight? Or do we only have the one knight? Well, we better... Yeah, we've only got one knight. The other one has a tattered banner. It got killed.
How?
I don't know.
That shouldn't be possible.
And yes, it was.
I blame you.
I'm sure you do. You always do. You love to
It's
blame
all
the
your
victim.
fault.
Such a victim blamer. Hey, boat's finished. Good old butt. Put a tower up. And a day farm.
A day farm. Well, remember, we have only one knight here. I gotta protect him all by myself.
Well, who sent him out? Whose fault
I
is
thought
it?
we had two. If you were a real boy, you would have let us have more than two.
I'm building a tower. It could be turned into a night tower. It won't be, but it could be.
No, Meroka, you're here. You're come. You're here.
Yeah. Have you paid? I take it you paid the night.
Yeah, I've paid him up. I'm a good boy, unlike you.
Super Wolf! What's up?
Super Wolf is here. Ask Super Wolf what he thinks about Rogue State.
Do you want to watch us play an old, obscure, indie political intrigue thing about the Middle East? Because we're going to finish this game tonight, and then we need something for Sunday.
Oh, Sunday has to be Sailing Sunday. It's tradition.
Oh, okay.
How can you stream on Sunday and not have it be Sailing Sunday? Come on, Meroka. You know better. Ah, Meroka, look out!
This is fair. Where's all the archers at?
You and your Illidan.
All of our archers are bugged. They're just hanging back there.
You should be.
Our knight's gonna get killed. I think our knight has got killed. Retreat! Run away!
Flee for your lives.
Yeah, that could have gone better. Yay, Super Wolf's on board with Middle Eastern political intrigue.
Okay, so we have to do it, because Super Wolf is down.
What about BotBot? Do you think BotBot's down?
Nah.
What about if the political intrigue was set in Kiribati?
Well, then maybe he would be down.
Do you think there's a lot of political drama going on in Kiribati these days?
Probably. Poor Super Woofy. Wahoof.
Super woofy.
Super Woof. Super Woof! You woof that woof. Wahoof.
Big super woof.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Tower.
No,
I mean,
it's
like,
not.
Why
it's
would
not,
you go out at night? Oh, they've gone out at night. Oh, well, that's a problem.
I told you not to do it, Meroka.
They're supposed to be smart. They're supposed to not go out at night. Unless they don't think it's night, and maybe they wait for actual sunset. It's just kind of like late afternoon. On a grey, miserable summer's day.
You're a grey, miserable summer's day.
Your face is a grey, miserable summer's day.
Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be.
Maybe. You building your army?
Yep. Meridian Mordor, what can I say? An army worthy Mordor.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
You don't even understand the references.
I don't really know. All I know is you're talking about Mordor.
3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men, doomed to die. I'm done. I'm going to mute myself.
Why would you do that? People need to hear your singing voice. Apparently. Oh! Vagrant. Got him. Come back, Tulkas. I can't do this by myself. And also, why was there an angry noise? Angry noise. Angry!
What's happening, Meroka? Look out.
Blood moon.
Are you sure?
Well, there was an angry blood moon noise, and the clouds have gone red, so, yeah, I think so. Maybe you better do a dirt.
Well, I fully intend to do so.
Because by the time everyone gets there, it'll actually be nightfall. Oh no! Oh, the tower's not finished building anyway. Okay, fine. I was worried, like, the archers were just going to get picked off the top of the tower that I just built. So it hasn't got a roof yet.
Look out, Meroka.
Builder's going out. Ooh! Oh, that was a fairly underwhelming. But maybe as far as they go, really. Go,
There's going to be more coming.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, the builders have gone out because it is morning.
No. Fine then. Well, yeah, I guess the portal blood moons differ from the normie blood moons.
Yeah. Woo, Trip's got a roof on it. Right, so by the time we get back, we should have a nice quad tower with a roof on it.
Yep. I don't even know what's
I'm very
happening.
interested. Oh no, I've got to turn the statue on. I should turn the statue on. You love the statue.
You know what I think? I think you don't even know what a statue is.
It's some sort of qualification, right? I'm gonna eat your poop. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What season are we in? Are we still in spring or is it autumn now?
I think we're in July.
Okay. July is not a season.
Maybe it should be.
It's raining. It doesn't rain in summer, right? blood. Breathe fire.
You and your Illidan Knights, Meroka.
I mean, are they not fun? I'm just jealous because you're not prepared.
You're the one that's not prepared.
What news on WoW Classic normal set?
It's going to be upcoming. Why do you ask?
I just need to know if you're prepared.
Okay, Meroka, so you should be asking about the Ashes of Outland expansion. Are you going to play it with me, please? 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 No, Burning Crusade. It'll be great.
What's Ashes? Is Ashes of Outland a Hearthstone thing, or?
Yeah. It's great.
That sounds boring.
You sound boring.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but I mean, then again, I'm not trying to sell copies of myself, so.
Maybe you should be.
Maybe. Do you think I would sell well?
Yeah.
Nope. All our potions have been eaten in our absence.
Have they though?
Yep.
Oh, whose fault is that?
Us for going on the offensive. Are you excited? Is the next portal the last portal?
I don't know. Maybe after the Blood Moon we can go check something else.
Yeah, maybe. Knights back.
Oh, look at them. Look at the old 90s go.
The old 90s.
Nighty McNightington.
Oh, they like only lost 3 coins between them.
Nighty the Knight. That's what I call him. You see? Superwolf is so down for Rogue State.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone as passionate about something as he is about Rogue State.
Okay, that's a wall down. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, wait, really?
It's okay, but we won.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't... It wasn't dark. Was it dark on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay,
so they fixed the bug and made it the opposite of the bug.
My world is just getting dark now.
Oh no, it's daytime.
How irksome. How irksome. I didn't even know I would have been there. Were the big boys there?
Yeah.
How did you kill the big boys?
With my kaching.
It's Mr. Whipple.
Mr. Whipple! Hi.
Would you like to answer his question?
Have we not activated the artist side? No, we haven't.
Why not?
Because we have been lax about most statues, I think, really. Is it on permanently? Like, is this the thing with, oh god, this thing's coming. Okay, yep. Bye.
What's happening?
The statues just stay. There's more greed chasing me.
Really?
Yeah.
From the right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
Yeah. Really?
So what do you think about Rogue State, Mr. Whipple? The Whipmeister?
Oh, right. Oh, we should have been always activating the statues because they're permanent. You told me they
Really?
were like a temporary thing.
Well, they were in New Lands.
Oh, this
In
is different
Classic.
though. Oh man, we could have had so many buffs, and you convinced me not to go for buffs.
Really? I don't think that's true.
That's why our knight statue seems to have lasted for so long, I guess.
Well, I knew the knight statue was permanent. I didn't know that the other statues weren't. Meroka!
Oh.
So are you going out now?
Yeah.
To see if the next portal is the last portal?
Yeah.
Poor old Whipmeister.
What we
He
do
must be
if,
so...
like, we're done in half an hour, though? We won't have any more items to.
We're not going to be done in half an hour. We're going to have at least 3 more hours.
Kind of don't.
No, we always underestimate it, you know? We could talk to Mr. Whipple. Was Mr. Whipple the guy that told us about the hermit dance?
Yeah, I think maybe.
So he's the hermit boy.
Yay, hermit boy. Oh, this is so far, Tulkas.
Well, you have a portal.
Yes. I've long since gone past that, though. I did not.
Well, you should have used it.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
So don't blame me for your own mistake.
Okay, nope. One, they're here, and two, it's not the last one.
Good talk. So tomorrow we can send them all out. It'll be great.
I just have to race them back to town now. That seems like a project that's doomed to failure. Well, I could build a wall this far out. Holy crap, there was a mound of dirt there that would let me turn it into a wall.
Why are the builders going out?
I may have put a portal build down a long way out.
Why?
Because I wanted one.
But the builders will die.
Not if they're sensible.
Okay, you frustrate me.
We'll just have to liberate them.
Do you want to build your wall tomorrow?
Oh,
Your way out wall?
The way out wall.
Actually, that's probably a terrible idea.
It will destroy our income, yeah.
And like the big boy will just swat it.
And then we've got a long way to go back to the previous wall as well, yeah.
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 But you could set them on fire. Couldn't you, Meroka?
Could, yeah.
I bet you'd like that. Wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Okay, they're dead.
Who is? You?
No, greed. Although I confess our builders totally got murdered.
Fine, let's send out the army.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it to it.
Leroy Jenkins.
I froze you.
We could have had an archer statue all this time. We have.
I froze you.
We have lighthouses. We could go back and get all the other statues and then come back here without it being a problem.
No, we can do that for the Shogun playthrough.
Oh my god. I mean, for some reason, like, this game hasn't even grown stale playing it through an entire second time, in spite of the mechanics being, like, 90% the same. But yet still, I don't know, the idea of playing through it a third time seems like a bit much?
No. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I promise.
Does Shogun bring anything new to the party, or is it literally just a reskin?
I think it brings, like, you can put ninjas in trees.
Oh, okay. It's worth playing through the entire game again to put a ninja in a tree, then.
Yep. We probably need more builders.
Yeah, I suspect that's true.
But at least we don't have the, that one thing, the catapult to worry about, do we?
Nope.
Meroka, are you worried?
Not particularly.
Oh, and then I guess it looks like the, it looks like the one after this will be the wall.
Yeah, possibly. That's like, this guy's not even taking my coins, he's just, like, pumping me.
Hmm? Is he still there? No.
Take the coins! Oh my god, go! Hey, the gang's here.
What gang? Our boys?
Our boys.
Oh, we have builders working on the portal we made. That's cool. It's done. Behold. What? Why do these people need so many coins?
They got, like, rushed by a whole bunch of greed, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Blue guy got off unscathed, it was yellow took all the brunt of it.
Hmm. You don't know about the color blue. Quick, do your fiery move to delay him until the rest of the army catches up.
Oh, oh yeah.
Remember that? That old strategy? So we can move in formation?
Quite strategic. How about that?
Indeed.
Oh, we're here.
Sound the alarm! I hope both you and your family are staying safe from the COVID-19 pandemic. Isn't that nice of the little boy?
I have to work. I'm considered a key worker of some
I'm
sort. But no,
I'm
either way, my
considered an
company
essential
closed,
worker.
and neither did yours, so yeah.
I'm
So
considered
both of us are at risk.
I'm more essential than you are.
I'm making hand sanitizer. What's this also essential about online shopping?
Shoes.
Damn essential shoes.
Yep. You know it.
Yep, that's a wall. That is a wall. Hey, our portal might be built.
Hmm? It is. It was. I told you about it.
Ah, TV is definitely essential. What else will people watch at home?
Ooh, yeah. It's all about morale. You don't know about morale, do you, Meroka?
No. The whippings will continue until morale improves.
Exactly. You don't know anything about it.
Oh, it won't let me build where I teleported to.
Aw.
I was right outside our gates as well. We could have just teleported across the entire map.
So is it dark on your screen?
Yeah.
It's nighttime for you?
It's dark. I don't know about nighttime. Did you get to build a portal?
No.
No.
I wasn't trying to.
I need some essential workers. We need more builders.
Come on, Meroka, we've got to get it done.
Did you already bomb?
If I bomb. We're Brahmin. Brahmin likes the best of them.
Incoming!
Are they?
I don't know, my camera just pans to the right, so I thought they were.
No. It does that when you stay still, you know, facing a direction for a while.
Oh, I guess I mostly associated it with standing at the wall waiting for the greed to arrive. Here they are. There's data guy.
You dead?
That was it. That was it. One guy.
What happened to our night patrol?
There's a lot of guys coming back without tools from the field. I have some suspicions.
That's not good.
We might need some fresh nights.
Okay, I'll get. Oh yeah, they're both down.
Here we go. It's happening! Get 'em, boys.
Come on, Meroka.
Oh,
Oh, 12.
we did it. That did go well. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh, they just melted in the daylight and disappeared.
That happens.
I mean, does it?
Yeah. That's the way the world works, Meroka.
Do you melt in the daylight?
I do.
Oh, it's an unfortunate superpower. Everyone's just going for the other tools.
It's okay.
Oh, we have 4 swords. You've been busy buying swords, huh?
That's what I do. It's what I eat. It's what I do. I'm loving it. What can I say?
Ooh, 2 vagrants out here.
That's so.
Yep. They went out to reinforce our army.
Where are all of our knights then?
Dead Zo.
No, but I re-got them. They're.
Well, you bought them, but nobody has taken up the shield yet, because there's nobody available.
Well, maybe there should be someone available.
That's why I went to get vagrants.
You worry too much, Meroka.
I'm not that bothered. We just fended off retaliation, Blood Moon, without taking even a single war of casualty. So I think we're okay. I think maybe you're projecting. I think actually it's you who worries.
But we who's are brave people, how could any of us worry?
The greed concerns all.
I don't know. You foreigners are the greedy ones, and that's what I think. Now the greed are here, coming.
Really? But it's daytime.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nice.
No. Tis true, tis true.
Oh god. Another marauding band of archers.
Hmm? I summoned him.
Oh, right. Oh, I see. That's what that was it?
Yeah. That is, in your words, what that was.
There was more people to fill my bags with money. Who are these guys coming back with no tools?
I got him. That's me.
Oh, you got him.
That's what Hoosier's doing.
Ka-ching!
A lot of arrows out here, aren't there?
A lot of arrows and very few greed. Oh yeah, they had to go through the gauntlet of the quad tower to get here first, so yeah, that probably thinned the herd.
Thin the herd!
Can we go yet, Tulkas, please?
No, we don't have knights.
Why not?
Because no one's getting the knights for some reason.
Because there's 2 hammers and a bow. Let's take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the way the world works, I'm afraid. We live in an unjust...
Okay, he became a builder. We just need 2 more guys, and then the next one will be a knight.
Mm-hmm. I thought they went for... They should go for the knights first, I don't even know.
I feel like it's the most prestigious title, if the options are on the table, though.
Yeah. It's odd. Doesn't it make any sense to the Hoosier?
Nor do I. Nor do I.
The foreigner. That's okay.
Wait, did you buy a pikeman?
Maybe.
Mr. Whipple says he thought Hoosiers were runners and screamers.
No! Why would he say that? He's supposed to be my friend. He's in the army. I want to be in the... Whoa! He's like a hoplite.
Oops.
Is there an index? Hang on.
What?
I want to see if there's if Thucydides has anything to say about the army.
Ooh, we have a knight. Hooray! Oh, we got 2 knights. Another guy coming with swords.
A place called Coronia. Would you like to hear about Coronia?
Is it anything to do with Corona?
Might be.
It probably has something to do with crowns, yeah.
Let's learn about Coronia. 83 and 85. Okay, so that's back here. So it's just a... It's just a battle. At Coronia, in 447, Boeotian and other enemies of Athens defeated a substantial Athenian army and forced them to give up their attempt to expand into Boeotia.
Alicia?
Dave! I have not played this game. Who's Dave?
Dave was a... I'm pretty sure Dave was a... what's it called? GeoGuessr guy.
Really? I thought that was Bot.
I don't know, somebody with 2 names.
Yeah.
Our fans are so good, we named them twice.
Hey Dave, what do you think about Rogue State?
Shasha!
So in the morning you can send out our boys. No. What? Do our knights all like upped and stuff?
I upped one
Do we have
of them.
do we
I
have
don't
two
know. I
knights?
haven't seen the other one. Yeah, we have two of them.
We have two, but they're both knights.
They're both knights.
What's rogue? Rouge. What's rouge state? What is rouge state, Meroka?
I don't know. It's something about makeup, I think. The blue guy's upped. Okay, he's upped. Oh wait, what? We didn't build a capo bomb, dude. Oh, this was the last one.
Oh, uh-oh.
Can we do it now? Is it too late?
Yeah, do it.
Will they come back and stop if a capo bomb gets built?
No. We'll see.
No. Okay, good job we had some builders standing around doing nothing.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Oh, cool. Lol, wasted the eight coins to send them out.
That's okay.
Tulkas was mocking your spelling of rogue. You said rouge. Rouge and rogue are not the same thing.
No, don't say that. He's a poor guy. He doesn't understand how the world works. He's probably young. You know, he's probably like a little kid down in like Florida. I bet he lives in Florida. Do you think he lives in Florida, all like Disneyland and stuff?
Rogue State is a game about being the leader of a Middle Eastern nation and trying to go.
Yeah, he's not going to be into it. I shouldn't have asked. That was silly. But it's okay, you know.
You don't know what Dave's tastes are. Dave might be all about Middle Eastern intrigue.
No. He's a little fella.
A little fella.
He's probably into Fortnite. Not that there's anything wrong with it. You know, we like Fortnite. He wants us to play Fortnite. Yeah, Meroka, will you play Fortnite for Dave?
Not so much.
But it's Dave.
What's a good battle royale game? There must be some good ones out there.
UHC.
Well, if you can convince the rest of the Strangelands to play it, then maybe.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Really? Oh God.
You have to get Blitz back though.
Oh, his family's from Israel. His family's from Israel. Meroka has some opinions on Israel.
On the state of Israel, not on the people. People, I'm sure, are very lovely. The government has made decisions.
I think you don't know what you're talking about.
Are you saying Dave's horrible? Is that
No.
what you're saying?
Meroka, stop being the way you are.
You were the one who said, "Oh, I don't know," when I said the people from Israel were lovely.
We're not having this conversation. We're not having this conversation. I refuse. No, you started it. I'm a real boy. You're just a foreigner.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hold up the party.
Yeah, so Mr. Apple wants us to do predator hunting grounds.
This Tulkas guy is kind of racist, apparently.
What do you think about Thucydides, Mr. Purple? And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Did I ask you my Survivor question? I forgot to, didn't I?
Survivor question?
Yeah, Survivor.
Like the TV show, or...?
Yeah.
I know nothing about that, but I do know the guy who was the head of the Survivor fan club in Australia.
Do you remember surviving Mindcrack Island?
No.
Meroka! I'm being insulted.
Well, stop being kind of racist.
I'm not racist. What did I say that was racist?
The people from Israel were not lovely.
Well... You're a bully.
You said it! You said it!
No, I didn't. Let's just take out the portal. You're wrong.
Let's just take out the portal. Let's be done with this once and for all.
Once and for all, you bugger. Oh, aye.
Alright, chums, let's do this.
Meroka, off the button mash. No, we have to keep the knights up. Because you Illidan them, this is going to be tough.
Counterpoints. Because I Illidan them, this is going to be easy.
No.
Because I can also enrage them and they can go berserk with double attack. Cha-cha. Although we're going to kill 5 of these things, aren't we?
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, I can hold them up while we, like, pay them between things with fire.
Yeah, that works.
Well, in fact, they follow us anyway, so they won't just charge it.
Yeah, I'm a kind of a Star Wars fan. I'm kind of not very hardcore, but I'm kind of low core. I'm kind of a soft core Star Wars fan, if you know what I mean.
You're into softcore Star Wars, eh?
Hmm.
But I think they're following you. Or maybe they're just going for it. There's Palpatine. Just
Giddy up.
for the record.
That's one. That isn't a hardcore reference. That's a softcore reference. That's like the most softcore reference.
Who said there was a hardcore reference?
He did when he implied that you had to be like a big Star Wars fan to understand him.
You just said, "Are you Star Wars fans?"
Yeah, well, you have to be a big boy.
Tulkas, have you tried voxel turf?
No, I have not tried voxel turf.
Me neither.
Our Hoosier soil is the only turf I need.
Oh, that's 4 is that 4? That's 4, right?
No.
Hey, we held them up with fire.
I'm trying not to sprint, so I can sprint out at the end.
The thing is, I think my fire is also tied to my stamina, so I don't think it helps me much.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that's... Look out, Meroka. God, there's a lot of viewers, like, dang.
We're about to finish the game. Everyone wants to see how awesome we are. Woo! Oh damn, we're all down. Oh my god. Oh wait, no they're not. There's one more. There's always more. Voxel Turf Battle Royale. This is because we were talking about Battle Royales.
Let's do it, you and me. Come on, Meroka, let's do it. You and me. It'll be fun. Please.
I feel like there probably is a Battle Royale out there that I would enjoy in the same way that there are some slightly
UHC.
MOBAs, but like
UHC.
Find them.
UHC,
like,
do it, UHC.
I need to find the Battleborn of Battle Royale. A Battleborn Battle Royale.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. God, yes. Oh my god. So much yes.
Now, hold up the knights, Meroka.
That's not holding them up, that's encouraging them.
Stop firing, we need to get moving.
Okay. We just encourage them to like come faster.
Can we?
Oh, we're not quite in place, yeah. Inch closer. Okay. Why would you do that? I'm very slightly faster than you. Oh god, no. This is over for me.
Okay, we can do it.
It was nice knowing you.
No.
Why no? Why? What did you? What?
Nothing.
How did you?
It's not letting me get out. It's not letting me get out, Meroka.
Is it 'cause we
I'm
both
trapped.
yeah, we both have to be there. It was waiting for us.
Oh, how nice.
But you lost your crown, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it kind of went slow-mo for me on a few occasions. I thought it was your partner
I
has lost
didn't.
their crown kind of
No,
animation.
no, that was you.
No, I'm still wearing mine. Very obviously.
No, you're wrong. That's a lot of coins, Meroka.
You have sealed your reign in history.
Have you player crafting dead?
No.
Have you used fabric? I'm still on light loader. Have you used fabric? Ariba Russia? Hey Frank HD. Oh my god. We're going viral, Meroka.
Yes, if by viral you mean Frank from Russia.
I know someone from Russia. I have an NDB friend from Russia.
Are they called Frank?
No. Meroka, look out!
Woo! Credits! Yay! Gordon Van Dyke and Martin Boot and Amos Toytree Roddy. And all the others who are equally important.
It's our boys, Meroka. Look, it's our boys.
Yay!
QA tester. They do not do a good job. Or maybe they test well, and whoever gets the results doesn't listen to them.
Amber Studio, that's who's responsible. Amber Studio,
Oh, okay.
Guys, if you're developing a game, don't hire Amber Studio.
Bloodstained Ritual of Night. Look, it's Ritual of Night.
Yay, and Koji Igarashi, was that his name? I think, yeah.
Game Breakers. They're the mobile port. Since when is there a mobile port?
Oh, you can play this on your phone while you're at work, Tulkas.
I'm not allowed to have my phone at work, except for now I am, but we're still not allowed to use it.
Okay. Do you not get breaks? I didn't know, of course you don't. You work for Amazon, so they don't give you breaks.
We get all the breaks.
You're not allowed breaks.
I have breaks.
Amazon make you work 24 hours a day.
I really have the best company.
They make you pee in a bag and not take breaks.
Don't do that. You're cruel.
I'm not hearing a no.
What about Christian Kalinanu or Tomislav Gojevec? There's a lot of people made this game. I thought there were only like 3. Oh, we got, thanks, Johanna Carlson, Amelia Hansen. These are all strange names.
It's a small world, Tulkas. Dave is asking if you know about a Cupman.
We know Cutman. Cutman's the best. He's my boy. I love Cutman. Ginger the doggy, Lux the cat, Maggie the dog, Nima the cat, Tiny Rick the cat, and Buffy and Misa the kittens. Oh, moi! They should thank Pauli.
Definitely.
The Archer font. This has a whole thing of font. Oh, and a quote by Vincent van Gogh, my boy. Oh, look, Meroka, we secured the kingdom.
Hooray!
So now what do we do?
Go home and celebrate.
Okay, how do we celebrate?
By building all the farms. Is that not how you celebrate?
Not how I celebrate.
See, Mr. Whipple agrees. Amazon doesn't let you go to the bathroom.
No! No, Mr. Whipple agrees with me. Yeah. Oh, Dave is the World Adrift guy.
Oh, yeah, that would be it then. Yes, we are World's Adrift. Yes.
Yeah, that's all that we're famous for.
Hooray! We have made some sort of mark on history. People remember us for Worlds Adrift. Well, our nights are gone.
I thought, shouldn't we have like a... I thought we would get an achieve for taking it all out.
Did you not?
I didn't. Did you?
Yes.
What was your achieve?
It was known only as, you have done a thing. What's it called? You have... I don't know. You have sealed your realm in history or something, I think?
Oh yeah, you have failed your reign in history.
Reign,
Defeat
okay.
the greed in all 5 lands. I don't have that. And I don't have the one for 4 lands. That's irksome.
Maybe you should have defeated the greed better.
The 4 horsemen summoned the 4 monarchs to the land of the dead. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
We have to, like, character select our way around? Where's the character select screen on this land?
We haven't got one.
I want my achievements, Meroka.
So much money. I mean, we could expand the city until we get one.
On the 3rd day, you started your camp. On the 7th day, you cleared an acre of land. I'm gonna get all the...
So much money.
Bugger.
Language.
Yeah, he remembers those days. Well, I guess in that case, we can't do the achieves. Because if I can't get an achieve, no one can get an achieve.
Oh, there must be achievements for everybody. What achievements are there?
Okay. Shall we do Rogue State now?
I don't have Rogue State. You would have to do Rogue State.
Okay, do you want to do that?
We could do the map of the day.
GeoGuessr?
On GeoGuessr, yeah.
Why not Rogue State, please? I work in the warehouse. I'm a dock worker. I load the boxes in the little trucks that go out.
So yeah, I'm missing on the 2nd day you got 3 walls. Like, I'm sure we must have done that by now. Like, that's literally the first thing we do.
No, I think it's 2nd day. Like, we have the 3 walls by the 1st day.
Oh, well, like it has to be on the 2nd day?
Yeah.
So we have to survive the first night without walls.
Yeah.
On the 3rd day you started your camp. So what? Oh, so survive 3 days before you even start building. Interesting.
Indeed.
Ooh, here's what we can do. Have 20 max level towers on a single island.
Yeah. But I'm just worried it wouldn't give me the achievement. I want to have the achievement. It's not fair. What's even happening to me?
I don't know.
There's too much gold.
And there's one for sailing to another island in co-op 50 times.
He found me through Bastion. Who's Bastion? Is that Elzarath's boy?
It's a name that rings a bell. Yeah, I think it might be.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
I know Elzarath had a boy named Bastion.
Well, how many more Bastions can there be? Is he talking about Bastion from Overwatch, or?
I don't know. I know one of my... Remember Devin Robinson? Who appeared in our chat?
No.
Well, you should. His partner's named Bastion.
Oh.
The game is getting very glitchy for me.
Also, how did you find us through Bastion? Was Bastion talking about us? Does Bastion know us? Do we know Bastion? Have we ever talked to Bastion? Do you know Bastion, Tulkas?
The Elzarath boy?
Yes, the Elzarath boy. Assuming that this is the one we...
I've talked... I talked to him in Skype back in the day.
Ah.
Okay. 30 seconds left until Rogue State is installed.
Ah, I see.
Super Wolf said he wanted to see it. It'll be great. Okay, so shall we switch over to me streaming?
I suppose so. Do we not want to... Oh, do you not think there will be achievements for buying all the statues? We should buy all the statues.
No.
Actually, to be
Okay,
fair, like, I can
OBS.
see all of the cheeses.
Go away. Okay.
Oh,
So
you want me to stop streaming?
yeah, but we'll do it on command. Dave and Mr. Whipple will be down.
We're gonna go for a seamless transition again.
It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
Bastion was a pirate on World's Drift, right? That Bastion.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
that was your boy that you made friends with that saved us that time when the pirates came, and you said
Really?
you knew Bastion, and they saved us.
I don't remember that. I remember my boy Vexus and the treaties. Okay. So you're gonna stop streaming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, seamless.
Bring us the rope, bind his hands, bind his feet, throw his body into the sea, and the people shall be free. Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, you're our only love, and we
Is this
pledge
actually
our lives to thee. Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, victory for us, death to our enemies. Raise the shovel high, I will push the cart. We'll build glory forever, inspired by stalwart hearts. Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, you're our only love. And we
Are you singing the
pledge
actual
our
theme tune
lives
to Rogue Stays?
our lives
Have you
to
learned this?
thee. Okay, I kind of got a bit out of tune there at the end, but that's okay.
Did you learn the national anthem of Basenji
Yeah,
just
great.
for this?
Yeah.
When did you learn this?
Like when I did it on my channel like 4 years ago.
Alright, okay.
It's a really good song, okay? Okay, now we have to come up with a family name.
Years later, though.
We need to stop it. We need to stop it. Why can't Dave post links?
Nobody can post links.
Basenji,
Except probably
Basenji,
Weird.
greatest of Okay, we need a family name, Meroka. Come on, Meroka, family name.
I don't know,
Basenji,
Howley.
Basenji. Okay. Alright, well, let's go,
You can have President Powley.
let's go with Niinisto. That's the last name of the president of Finland. Okay. We'll do,
Okay.
let's do hard mode, just for fun.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
So you have played this before then?
Yeah.
I thought you hadn't. I thought you were new to this as well.
No,
Alright.
I've done it.
Like, can I have some audio here or?
There are
For
subtitles.
those just joining us, we are fortunate to have an
suppose.
audience today
Who
with
knows
our
what's
glorious
actually
leader.
hear a little bit of the game, but
Excellency, last week we experienced the
Did
conclusion
Tulkas
of
ever
the
get
trial
moderated?
of the
No,
tyrant
and
King
he
Solomon,
never will.
with his execution scheduled for next Friday. With the Great Revolution finally concluded, what will the future political structure of the People's Republic of Basenji finally look like?
Well, Zara, King Salmon was a corrupt and
He's got a
sadistic
crystal
man.
skull. That's good
Under
enough.
his rule, our people served while he sold away our most sacred objects to pay for his own luxuries. Hundreds of thousands of souls died under his tyranny, yet he was tolerated by the American imperialists. His death will give us closure, but our work is only just beginning. The People's
Does Discord
Revolution is
stream
never
share
really
not
over.
have audio then?
We must
No.
rebuild this country
No.
from the ashes, reform it. The Revolutionary Council has put me in charge of the transitional
really?
government for the next 5 years to maintain order while a new constitution is drafted,
So that's a problem.
one that meets the needs of all the people.
Many were expecting your brother, Farouk, would be named by the Revolutionary Council as the interim leader of Basenji. What role will he have in the transitional government?
Farouk is popular, to be certain, and was a fellow patriot of the revolution. He will be given an appropriate role in my cabinet.
It is often said that the Americans are suspicious of our transitional government, and that you face a great deal of pressure from domestic interests seeking reforms.
Our first priority is, of course, reconstruction. The American imperialists are of no concern at this time. Governance is not an easy task, but I assure the people that we will build a stronger Basenji together.
Thank you again for your time, Excellency.
It is a pleasure, Zara.
It's Rogue State. Yeah, Basenji is a breed of dog.
Oh.
So the dog is a Basenji. Okay.
Like a real breed of dog?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so now we need to figure out who we're going to appoint to be our ministers. So, so we've just overthrown the tyrant king, who was an American puppet, and we have to try to balance, we don't want to get invaded by the Americas. We want to build a new country. We have 5 years until elections are held. So in these 5 years, we need to keep everything stable and make sure we don't get invaded, make sure we don't get killed. So now what is important is we need to have our ministers. Now, our brother right here, Farouk Ninisto, he's our big brother, and everyone was expecting him to become the leader, but he didn't. Can I? Okay. So he's kind of salty. He's kind of a bit salty, and he could be like a figure for the opposition to rally behind. So we want to keep him happy, but also not do stuff. Like, for example, if he's finance minister, he will take $5 million a turn. He will funnel that into his private accounts because he's corrupt. If we make him a defense minister, he will drop our military's loyalty by 2 a turn. Foreign minister, he will poison relations with the Americans. Intelligence minister, he makes intelligence breakthroughs 25% less likely. And as communications minister, he will reduce our faction approval ratings. So we have 5, or we could just not have him be in government at all. But if we do that, then he will be very grumpy, he will be very upset, and he will want to attack us. So what are you thinking, Meroka?
How much power does he have to attack us? Like, is it just him going up against the entire state? Because I reckon we can take him.
He has a fair bit of power,
Oh, okay.
Like, if people are dissatisfied with our rule, he is the alternative candidate. So, if people dislike us, and then they'll rally behind him.
I'm not sure why we've gone to all the trouble of a bloody coup to install a democracy, but okay.
What?
We should make yourself emperor, or whatever.
I don't want to be emperor.
Dictator for life.
I don't want to be dictator for life. Okay, so we have a fundamentalist.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, which of these, and then we have all these different, things. So we have a fundamentalist. He's more about, religious sort of, traditionalism, the way things were. Probably a bit anti-American. So, for example, we probably don't want Tilao to be our foreign minister because, he'll make the Americans mad at him.
That still says Farouk, not Tilal.
What? No, here. You see? Boy, here.
Sure, but you moused over the bit where it said it will poison relations when you said he'll make them mad at us.
Yeah. Well, that's still Farouk will poison relationships. I'm saying that the fundamentalist will also have an impact on that because
they should tell you that.
Well, I'm sure you think that. So I'm thinking maybe we make our defense minister the Patriot. So the Patriot, is all about, boosting the military approval. Kyla likes the country, so, it makes sense to have a Patriot leading the government. So maybe you put the Liberal in charge of the foreign ministry to appease the Americans. Do you think that sounds fair?
Sounds reasonable.
And then the fundamentalist, he can be I think we probably need treasury income. I think that as a finance minister, he probably doesn't have a whole lot he can do with
Yeah,
regard.
it's one of those safe, neutral roles that you give somebody to make them feel important, but without
Yeah.
actually giving them any sway in
Yeah.
things.
And Farouk would just, take a bunch of money, and we don't want that. So then we have our faction approval rating. We don't want that to be impacted. But I think that, intelligence breakthroughs, maybe that's less important. We don't need intelligence. We don't need to know what the opposition is doing if the opposition is happy. So we could make Farouk the intelligence minister, so he's all happy.
Question, do both those buffs on the screen kind of apply at the same time? Do we get the 50% because we have an intelligence minister, but also the penalty because it's Farouk? So do we still get 25%?
It looks... I'm not sure, but from this tooltip, it looks like, Farouk will reduce.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So then we would leave out the communications minister, which will make it more difficult for us to have approval with all factions. Perhaps we should make the Patriot here the communications minister. Do you think that would make sense? Like, we don't necessarily need the army early on, The military is more of a late game thing.
Okay, do we get the opportunity to hire more ministers later?
I'm not sure. I think we do.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
We'll see how we go then.
Like we could say that it's more important to have good relations with the factions internally than good relationships with the foreign countries, because as Abraham Lincoln said, a house divided cannot stand.
And who better to negotiate internally than a patriot?
Yeah, exactly, We can all get behind the country. Even though we have our differences and, fundamentalism, we can all get behind Basenji.
Yeah.
Do you like the setup, Meroka?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Doggo!
So we have some coming up.
Excellency, my name
This is our boy,
Tariq
Tariq
As
Badur.
parliamentary chief of protocol, it is my duty to ensure that your instructions
well
reach
animated.
our volunteers.
Yep.
I trust you're settled into your new office. May I offer some suggestions on our first steps to restoring order to Bashinji?
Do we want to hear his instructions?
I mean, I'll leave that to you. I mean,
Okay.
do you want the instructions or do you want to
Yes.
give us the
To start,
Cliff's
there are
notes?
2 units
Okay, there are 2 units of
currency.
currency. There's the treasury funds. That's down here,
And the
bottom
other
left.
is the loyalty of our parliament.
So that's there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our build infrastructure. So it seems the people are without water and sewage, and it will cost us treasury funds to restore it. Click on the restore water and sewage icon. Where's that? Is that here? Here.
Yep, top one, first thing. Yep.
So we need some. So we get aid workers from NGOs to help us do stuff. So do we want to reduce health care costs or a speed reconstruction effort?
Given that our country has no infrastructure whatsoever at this point in time, I feel like reconstruction is probably the best, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
So you're wanting us to do the. It will give us plus 10 military approval and reduce reconstruction limits, but this will reduce 3 million a turn for healthcare costs. So, like we can have more money to do things slower, or we can have less money to do things more quickly. Move debris, stabilize structures, and restore roadways.
Well, what are your thoughts on the matter?
I think we could probably do the reconstruction limits. That's what you wanted.
Sure.
Then we need to restore power. 15% increase in tax revenue.
And now click.
So this is our policies. Let me. Just gonna turn down the volume a bunch. Do you think I should have the music playing?
I don't know. It depends how good the music is. I can't
It's
hear it.
Da 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 da. Think that's good?
Sure.
Okay. So now we have our policies. Now we have to open the book, Meroka.
Ooh.
So they want us to implement a minimum wage. That's the tutorial. But so we have all the stuff that we have to do. This shows us all that we these down here show us how good we are in the different measures. Labor rights, we're middling. Crime is good. Jobs are good. Our economy is kind of middling. Our social welfare is middling, and corruption is good. So we have honest institutions. You can see down here, our patriots are going up. The capitalists are going down. The fundamentalists are going slightly up, and the liberals are going way down. So
this is basically. There's a game out there that's literally just called Democracy. I don't know if you've come across it. It seems like that, but I suppose cut down a bit because democracy is really complicated.
Yeah. And then this shows us how much our money is. So we're currently making 1 million a turn. Woo. And we have all these things. We have a minimum wage. It sets the legal minimum wage. Spy on your citizens and deter crime. Alcohol policy. So that's, the liberals like that. The fundamentalists don't. Homeless shelters. A free trade zone. So that's, a week of prayer. Police budget. Mass transit. School funding. Death penalty. Legalized unionization, prosecution, disabled services, etc. So let's start with the minimum wage. What do you think about the minimum wage, Mr. Greeny Green?
Well, I think you know what I think about the minimum wage, Mr. Greeny Green.
So you want us to have a really high minimum wage?
I mean, if I was in charge of a country, yes.
But if you do that...
I don't know if it's the right choice for a developing nation that currently, as of today, doesn't have any sewage processing, but,
And we'd be losing 8% a turn for the capitalists. So where do you think we should put it, Meroka? Maybe here? Level comparable to Iran, Ecuador, or Hungary?
What's the one that makes the people happiest? The net maximum happiness.
Well, the capitalists, having any minimum wage at all will impact that.
Yeah, it's literally just a balance between capitalists and liberals, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's who do you want to hurt
Well,
more?
and also there is an actual jobs thing. So comparable to India, Kenya, or Venezuela?
I mean,
I think this is pretty fair. Do you?
You
like this?
Do you think the minimum wage in India is fair?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
They say Indiana is just... they say India is just Indiana without a "na."
Nobody says that.
So you're wanting to make it a low minimum wage? Is that a fair compromise figure?
Yeah.
Okay. CCTV, I'm thinking we...
What does this do?
If we have it on, it puts down crime down here, but we already have, we're already good on crime, we already have a safe country, and this would just serve to take away our liberal support. So I think we can keep it here. Here our alcohol tolerance. Licensed vendors can retail alcohol, but public intoxication is punishable by fine or imprisonment.
What's the one above?
It's here. It's alcoholic nation. Alcohol can be bought, sold, and consumed by anyone, anytime. So I'm thinking we can put it down here.
I bet you are.
What do you think, Meroka?
Not loving that. No.
But we could. But they'll be fined or imprisoned. We aren't even going to execute them. I think we should execute them.
No.
Okay, then maybe we could just put it here in the. But having it here, it boosts our crime. Maybe we could make it discouraged. Would that be a fair compromise between our respective positions?
Oof. Especially licensed Western-styled hotels and restaurants.
Mm-hmm. So you can still go to your little hotel when you come to visit.
I don't think I want to go to Basenji.
Why not?
It doesn't even have a sewer.
We do now! We literally just repaired the sewer.
Building it today, like you can't. Sewers weren't built in a day.
Okay, so alcohol discouragement. Now we have no homeless shelters. Obviously, this is where we really start to hit our budget. If we put it here, it'll be negative $1 million per turn. This won't impact our loyalty. It'll just be our. Maybe we could have just suitable homeless shelters.
Yeah, fine.
Do you think
just
that's fair?
suitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then a free trade zone. This will hurt our patriots, but so our corruption will go down, jobs will go up, GDP will go up. The patriots will be a bit grumpy, but we'll get. No,
I mean,
right.
we're still gaining loyalty with the Patriots. They're not that grumpy.
Yeah. Now our voluntary week of prayer. We have a prayer week practiced. And our devout Karifi. All right, I still have to tell you about the Karifi. That'll be later.
Karifi?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them. They're a separatist group in our country.
I mean,
So what are you thinking? Voluntary week? I think it's fair to have just be a voluntary prayer week.
yeah.
And then our capital law enforcement. So I'm sure you're all about ACAB, aren't you? You probably don't want a police state.
Probably not.
You probably don't want limited law enforcement.
Anarchy.
Do you want capable? Think that's fair?
Yeah, and they should be empowered to
Okay.
do their job. But
Now, how
trained.
about our mass transit?
Lots of it's good. There's no downside to that, except
This
that it's
will-
expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. It's not that expensive, actually. No, let's keep it. Full mass transit? I think that this works. Now, a temporary foreign worker program. What do you think about that? I know you're all about the Brexit.
Yep. Big Brexit, May. Yep.
So, special permission visas.
All right, see you later, Mr. Whipple.
Bye, Whitmeister.
Whipmeister.
5-year work visas that will push down jobs, push up corruption, and push down labor.
That seems like an oversimplification of things.
Yeah, you would think that.
I do. Well, I mean, we closed our borders, and now there's nobody to do any jobs.
What do you think about
immigration worked?
1-year skilled work visas? Or do you? What do you want here? 1 year, 3 year, 5 year? Also, I like how the liberals are just like emo punk kids.
Yeah.
Do you like this? You think this is fair?
Yeah, I guess so.
And then gambling. Since you compromised on the alcohol policy, I will be willing to give you a bit here. Gambling is strictly prohibited. That's where we are currently. You know, it's kind of an anti-Islamic thing. This will. So government.
Boost capitalism, right?
Yeah. And then legalize gambling, a tourist destination for the world's gamblers.
Yikes.
This will increase GDP.
I mean,
and we're kind of not doing super well in GDP at the moment. But it will put up crime. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I detest gambling in all its forms, so...
No, you love it.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you think we should put it?
I would make it illegal.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? But
We
we
can
would...
make money elsewhere. We'll just tax people. It's fine.
Well, as you wish.
Can we not adjust taxes?
Yeah, I don't know. Can we make government-run casinos? Profits are circulated into our treasury. I mean, we're spending a lot of money here. We have full mass transit.
Okay, fine.
We have
We'll have a
homeless shelters for most people. And we're still losing $4 million a turn.
All right, fine. We'll have our own casinos with blackjack and hookers, and we're actually in the green with 3 factions now. So as long as the punk kids don't like us.
Yeah, fine. Now, what do you think about the disaster relief fund?
Planning for disasters.
So we could
That's for
put a
suckers.
whole bunch in here. Prepared country, pragmatic
Oof,
preparation,
that's expensive.
proactive. Do you want to be proactive? What do you think?
I mean, really, what's actually the risk of a pandemic happening? It's like basically 0.
It's pretty big. So basically, between every turn, we'll have a pop-up that will have some random thing. It could be a disaster. So then we would, if a disaster happened, it would be deducted from this. I think what if we just put in a proactive effort? Do you think that works?
We have to find $5 million a turn from somewhere else, though.
So maybe pragmatic preparation?
Yes.
You think that's fair? Okay. How about disability
Yes.
support?
Yes.
Limited disability grants. But this is also going to hurt us. But I suppose he did give me the gambling thing, so... So what do you want? Limited or just disability grants?
How expensive is it? Is it like $1 million a level?
It's 1 million for each level.
Yeah.
I'm thinking limited with
Okay.
specific physical impairments. Do you think that works?
Okay.
So now we have our legal backlog. This will impact crime, corruption. So we can make it sufficient lawless country. I'm thinking we put it here because.
Okay.
Do you think this is fair?
I guess. Yeah.
And now, what do we think about legalizing unionization?
Yes.
At the moment, they are allowed to collectively bargain, but they can't stop work. If we go up there, this will impact our corruption will go up, and jobs will go down, labor.
The kids like us, but like the billionaires don't. So that's fine.
So, what do you think about this? Middlingly, they can't stop work. I mean, we're recovering from a revolution. We don't want work to get stopped.
I suppose, but you better not Margaret Thatcher me.
You're a little hammer and sickle. You're so pathetic. Now we have this. So we can, death penalty? What do you think about the death penalty?
There's no evidence that the death penalty actually acts as a deterrent.
I'm sure you think that. But we would be losing a lot with the Patriots.
We're gaining a lot with the Liberals.
Yeah, but this would have it more balanced, you know?
I mean, it's literally the same balance either
Because,
way.
you know, governments are... Yeah, no, it's... Because we aren't losing as much. And I think the Patriots are more important than the Liberals anyway. So, we're going to keep the death penalty.
Ugh.
You know, this is what
I don't feel like I'm
compromise
getting
is.
much choice in any of this, but okay.
I let you drink alcohol in a Western-style hotel.
In like 2 places in the entire country, yes.
Yeah, when you come to visit, it'll be great. Now we have limited school capacity. I'm thinking exceptional schools. What do you think? It'll
That's
it'll
very
boost
expensive.
our UN relations.
Okay, can you tell me how you're going to fund this? Have you got a fully costed manifesto here?
Yeah. So I think this works. Do you think this works?
Your fully costed manifesto is costing us 15 million a turn.
Tell you what, I will allow you to change
Although we're in the green with literally every faction, so I was like, if we can figure out how to cover that money, we're golden.
Okay. So you think this is good?
Everybody likes us. We just can't afford for everybody to like us.
No, we have a fair bit of money. Do you think this is good?
Sure.
Okay, the treasury button. Remember, we are playing on hard mode.
Tax them. Tax them. Tax them.
Okay.
Tax them.
So they want us to raise our money. So we're currently making negative 15 million. each. Oh, we cannot export our goods yet. Oh. Okay, so what do you want taxes to be at? Our overall popularity is down here. We probably don't want anything nearly that high.
I mean, Scandinavia, higher than that, and everyone seems really happy, so, you know.
So...
A lot of the Scandinavian countries got tax rates nearly 50%. And they're the happiest countries on the planet, so, I mean, go figure.
do you think 20... What do you think would be a good number here?
I mean, at the minute you're hovering somewhere around the UK mark, so, I mean, and we're completely unhappy, so go figure.
So we have a lot of money spent on policies, 6 million on the armed forces, 5 million on healthcare. This is the Bank of Liechtenstein. So
wait, do we not even have our own bank?
Well, no, this is our offshore bank account, so it can't be seized.
This is where we're embezzling.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is our embezzling.
Cool.
And this will increase our final score for some reason.
And
this is all our stuff.
Got to encourage embezzlement.
We can export goats. This is all our
Goat simulator.
Stuff. So I think this works well. Do you like this?
If we can figure out where to get that extra 8 million from, yeah, cool. Can we do that?
So most actions cost time points. There are 4 time points in a turn, so you can take 3 actions a turn. So whenever you do stuff, it costs the time point. So that's down here in the bottom right. So, you know, we get 4 things we can do a turn. That's down here. And then if you get a combination of goods, you get like special bonuses. That's down here.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the stuff. Do you see?
All the stuff.
So like if we have oil, then oil is good. We get money in US. Media is good. And then if we get garments and goats, we get to double the effect of sweatshops.
Great.
So you see all this? May I ask you to screenshot this and open it in another tab so we can refer to it as needed?
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Have you done it?
I have done it. I just can't get to my because I got a full screened. Where's my thing? Where's my
your friends close and your enemies closer. So the people love Farouk. So yeah, Farouk is popular with the people. So if we act against him, there will be an uprising.
Oh, okay.
So when our factions go down, when our cabinet members get grumpy, when we lose money, when we lose wars or run out of money, then we'll get angry. So that's our loyalty down here. So yeah, so if loyalty falls too low in the parliament, Farouk may attempt to push us out of power. We have the parliament window up here. So now we have all the people we got earlier. So we have we put our fundamentalist in the finance. We have our patriot in the communications. And you can see they're all kind of middlingly approvaled. Farouk has 0% approval. He doesn't really like us. And then this is who all is supportive and who all is disloyal. And then we can spend loyalty points. If we get more than 100, then we get loyalty points. Then we can spend this. We get a tank brigade. We get an honorary degree from a prestigious European university. Invitation to host prayer from the mountain. Dinner with the World Trade Organization director. We get a bunch of statues, and we get stuff in the 3 neighboring countries. So that's that. Now let's see if oh, we got the phone is ringing, Meroka.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I am President Hamad Saab, and on behalf of Sania, I wanted to be the first to welcome the liberation of the People's Republic of Basenji from the tyranny of the Salman family. The Salman regime was a threat to the whole region.
Oh, so Sania provided us with weapon and training, so we're kind of indebted to them. You have to remember all this stuff, Meroka. I'm counting on you.
Oh God. I can't
So
remember things.
Sania wants us to trade with them, so they're kind of capitalist, I guess.
Fine. Apparently we've got a good relationship so far, so sure.
So what do you want to do? Discuss issues, discuss trade, tell a joke, or end call?
Tell a joke.
Okay.
Two hunters are out in the woods. One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, so the other hunter pulls out his cell phone and calls emergency services. He cries out to the operator, "My friend is dead, what can I do?" The operator says, "Calm down, I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There is silence, then a gunshot is heard. Back on the phone, the hunter says, "Okay, now what?" Tough crowd.
International diplomacy.
So do you want to discuss the issue or discuss the trade?
Trade. He wants to trade with us, right? He's a capitalist.
Okay, so were we purchase your plastics or purchase your precious metals?
Is this where my chart that I screenshotted comes in?
A bit later. So it looks like what does this graph show? Does this show our exports or our imports?
You tell me.
I don't know. So do you want to purchase plastics or precious metals? Well, on your chart, which is more important, plastics or precious metals? Which can combo with more things?
I'm not sure which. Well, plastic allows fast food, smartphones, and automotive manufacturing. Metals, I guess, allows trendy cashmere somehow, and automotive manufacturing.
So maybe plastics? Does that sound fair?
Yeah, sure.
So
The fundamentalists don't like fast food, though.
So we will give them 15 million per turn in exchange for plastics.
Woo!
I
That's
think
a lot
that's
of
fair.
money. I guess so.
Now what do you want? Discussion.
What issues are there? Yes, let's talk about the issues.
Well, what do we think? So, do we want to work with you to advance human rights and freedoms, deepen long-standing cooperation? This guy seems like he's pretty pragmatic. He's more about money and capitalism than religiousness. He doesn't. So we can be all old ways. We can be anti-old ways. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's maybe necessarily into human rights and freedoms. So maybe 3.
Sure.
We enjoy our
That's maybe another trade. Would you like to also purchase precious metals? Will that allow us to do anything on your chart?
It's 2 out of 3 of the things that we need to make cars.
Okay, so shall we purchase?
Yeah, we need electronics as well to do cars.
Okay.
That's
Shall
all,
we?
that's all cars are made out of: metal, plastic, and electric.
So now that's cool. So now we can learn regional harmony. That's just how things work. Where's my newspaper? Yeah, we have the newspaper. It's just 50,000 attend Liberation Day parade. Don't let international sanctions get in the way of your day-to-day needs. Basenji Air, take your chances.
I think there's fake numbers on the parade.
Youth are most
there was at
valuable-
least 1 million.
Youth are most valuable resource. Unprecedented policy shift from youth are not a resource at all. Farouk Ninisto. And then down here, this is our whole thing. So, looks like the fundamentalists are the capitalists are the largest faction. So they're the most important to keep charge of. This is our map. This is us here in the middle. This is Sania, our buddies, up here. And then
I'm intrigued as to whether the text in the game is actual Arabic or fake Arabic.
Fake Arabic. So, and then it looks like Kalshara has our electronics. So if we get electronics from them, we can start making cars.
We can.
So shall we call them up? Call up Kalshara?
Sure. We'll have the finest cars in the Middle East. People will be traveling far and wide for our Middle Eastern cars.
First of all, Karif. So you're asking me about the Karifi people. So Karifi, they're an ethnic subgroup that are relatively poor, and they kind of want to separate, they kind of don't. They're pretty hardcore religious, and they want to establish an independent theocracy. So we have to keep them happy so they don't revolt. Sania are our buddies. So they are dependent on rare minerals and plastics production. It's one of the most important economic centers, diversifying the country. Oh, they are liberal, but kind of corrupt. So they're liberal, and they have a high military. Oh. So they are military, all about money, and politically liberal. Tajikistan is an autocratic republic, so it's pretty anti-human rights. It's very corrupt, and that's basically it. It's very totalitarian and corrupt. Kalshara has a high literacy rate. So it's democratic but fragile because there's kind of a lot of tensions going on there. Now it has electronics, and they have issues with environmentalism. General Adad is our general, and he's kind of sort of loyal, kind of not. This is Farouk. Do you want to hear about Farouk? Do you want to read about Farouk?
Absolutely.
He was a senior member of the Basenji Communist Alliance. You like him already.
Hey.
Ooh. When Salman ordered the army to open fire on the revolutionary movement, his leadership is cited as a critical factor to keeping casualties low. And then the United States are our boys. Establishing yourself as a threat to the United States always carries the risk of invasion. Historically, countries invaded by the United States have not fared well.
I reckon we can take him.
You would. So that's that. So now we want to call up Kalshara. See if we can get some... So we have intel on him. We don't have a lot of intel, I guess, right? Because we didn't appoint a minister to our intelligence services.
Thank you.
So what do you want to do? Discuss trade?
Tell a joke.
Okay.
A woman has twins and sets them up for adoption. One of them goes to a family in Egypt and is named Amal. The other goes to a family in Spain and they name him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his mother. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wished she also had a picture of Amal. Her husband responds, "But they are twins. If you've seen Juan, you've seen them all." Tough crowd.
Okay, so shall we discuss trade? We're wanting to purchase electronics, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are interested.
So 94% of the market rate.
Woo.
That's pretty high, isn't it?
It's quite high.
But so now we can do our car thing that you want to do. Shall we discuss the issues?
I mean, I didn't specifically gun for the cars. You just wanted us to be able to make anything whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, we've got to have exports. So what do you think? So remember, Kalshara is all about sort of they're a fragile piece, and you know they're just holding on by a thread. So maybe we believe the United Nations is essential for preventing conflicts because they want, maybe they want, do you think that works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they don't like that. Okay, so we will have made our relations with them go down by that.
Boo.
And then do we think they care about human rights and freedoms? I think they do.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
It is interesting to hear you say this. The people enjoy many freedoms here in Kashara. Can you truly say that?
Ooh, the boy is throwing shade. He's not a big fan. Okay, so now we've ended our turn because we used our 4 movement points. So this is our approval rating. Sania likes us a lot. Kashara is kind of middlingly. Tajikistan doesn't really like us. United Nations is middlingly. United States is middlingly. So we have an invasive species of oryx are taking over large swathes of land. As you well know, a single oryx egg can produce thousands of the African antelopes. Ooh. If we had an environmental policy paper, we could import Bengal tigers. We could have a regular culling of wild oryx, bait them towards the fertile lands of our neighbors, which would upset everyone, or do nothing. What do you think, Meroka?
What is the consequence of doing nothing?
We don't know.
Okay. We should probably call, I guess.
You want to call? Are you sure?
Regular old culling.
Okay. So Minister Ali asks that you arrange a visit from the President of the United States in the next 8 turns.
That assumes that he wants to visit us.
And the number of fundamentalists are going up. Down 14% from turn 1, down 18%. What's happening to our... They should be going up. I don't know why it says they're going down.
They look like they're going up.
We're spending 39 million a turn.
Yeah, we are.
So how
I told you to tax them.
So how does
we need to get those cars on now, don't we?
So oryx meat determined to be delicious and necessary.
Excellent. So we've got that's 2 things solved, like food and catering. Like we can export oryx meat, and yeah, we can deal with the problem.
Oh, we pledge our rights for thee. Singer floods up national anthem. Remember when I was singing that earlier? It was great.
Yeah.
And then so the fundamentalists are getting really big, so we want to appease them more than the liberals. They're like double the liberals. Now if we go in here, this is the situation room. So this is where you can look at our map.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
So we have our unit of infantry. We don't need it by Sania. I think that we should we could send it down to Tajikistan because they're likely the ones that will invade us. We could disband. Do you think we should disband? Save out some. Okay, that should save.
Does that save us money if we just?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then trade. So we're getting that coming in. Works. And then this is our general boy. Military morale. Under strategic assessment. Let's look at Sania. So yeah, we don't have a lot of intelligence. Intelligence report. Let's get Tajikistan there. We don't know a lot. So... military size, vastly superior. Okay. And now over here... Oh, we need a completed nuclear weapons program. Are you hyped, Meroka, for the nuclear weapons program?
Absolutely.
So if we get a clandestine facility, we can start nukes. We can get a Basenji space program. We can get a great hydroelectric dam. So that would give us money, but piss off the environmentalists. A great firewall. Assassin brainwashing and a time machine. So do you
Wait,
think...
what? So, time machine? What?
Yeah, we can build this time machine. So do you think...
Go back to the bit where we have the ability to build a time machine.
Okay, here.
What?
What? You just gotta spend money.
I think we need to research the time machine.
So if we spend a lot of money, we could get the dam on the go.
That's so expensive.
We would have a likelihood of success. What do you think?
What does this do for us?
We would be able... Well, it would...
Oh, we're so filthy rich from selling our
Yeah.
excess power to neighbors that nobody will care. Okay.
So it'll be... Do you think we should do it?
I mean, it is also green energy as well. Like, I mean, yeah, you lose a bit of ecosystem, but like, hey, there's no fossil fuels involved. So.
Hey, that's the yodeling river. So what do you think? Do you want to do it? And if so, at what percentage would you like to do it?
Well, if it fails, that is a lot of money to fail on. So we should probably go for high-ish.
How about 69%? 16 million. a ton.
Nice.
You like that?
Yeah. Nice.
And now... So... Good. Oh, there's Obama. Did you see Obama?
No.
So now, our
It's
minister...
hard to imagine a government spending millions and millions and millions on a massive infrastructure project, which is like, yeah, there's a 2 out of 3 chance it'll work.
So now we can restore financial services. It will be plus 100 financial capitalist support and 15% increase in tax revenue. Or we can just do this, which will be itself an increase in tax revenue. What do you think we should do? Rebuild telecommunications and restore financial services? Do you think this works?
Well, I mean, they both do the same tax revenue, but one of them increases faction support, so sure.
Do you want to do this also?
Sure.
It works.
Yeah, see
So,
why
so
wouldn't.
now that ended our turn.
Tulkas were bankrupt in 2 turns.
So from where will Basenji obtain its electricity? I'm thinking coal plants. Because we kind of have money issues.
I mean, give us a hot second, we'll have the hydro dam.
So the liberals are angry, but they're like a tiny part of our country, so we don't need to worry about them as much. They're growing more patriotic. So if we look at our newspaper, March for Equal Wages, Nationalism,
Black as our leader's heart. Wow.
So yeah, our fundamentalists are good. So I think that this works. So build infrastructure?
I don't think we can afford to build infrastructure.
Well, will that get our
We can't
cars online?
We can't. Oh.
Do you want to get the cars online?
What happens when we run out of money?
Riots in the streets.
Do we lose the game?
No, just riots in the streets.
Oh, okay. Because we are going to run out of money in about a turn.
Maybe we should look at some of our policies.
I don't think you're going to make a big dent in the budget by just fiddling around the edges with policy here. We need those exports. You can at best buy us 1 turn.
We'll go from no treasury funds into the disaster pool. Keep that there. Maybe our exceptional schools is a bit too ambitious. What do you think?
I think so.
We'll give it functional schools. Yeah. So that's that. So now let's call it the United States asks for some aid. How does that sound?
Good day, Ambassador. Would you
It is always. I would be happy to meet.
Okay. So now we have, well, our approval is rising, so we probably have some room to boost our... Do you think this works? Maybe 25?
30's alright.
Okay, 30. You like 30? It will impact your jobs and GDP, but... You think this works?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, like, since when did GDP do anything for anyone anyway?
Okay, we have one more movement point for this turn. What would you like to do?
Win the game.
Okay, let's call up Tajikistan.
thank you for taking my call?
What do you want to do?
Tell a joke, tell a joke.
You frustrate me.
A woman has twins and gives them up from
Oh, heard this one.
tough crowd.
Need some fresh material.
Shall we discuss issues? We could say we are very worried about Western imperialism.
Are we worried about Western imperialism?
Yeah, well, remember these boys are all military and they're totalitarian. So they
Sure.
don't want the West to intervene.
Okay.
So there.
We were just about to... We just rang America asking for foreign aid, but you know.
The habitat of a rare spotted frog will be completely destroyed if the hydroelectric dam is completed. What do you think about the rare spotted frog?
Save the frog! Save the frog! That was far too expensive. Like, ruin our country over a frog right now.
And the Liberals will be angry, but remember, they're only like 15%.
I know, you hate the Liberals.
Yeah, I do. Oh, and Tajikistan went up, so everyone's kind of happy with us at the moment. That works.
That's all you, Tulkas. Causing species extinction to own the libs.
Okay, here's the United States. This is a Hillary Clinton.
Is it now?
Thank you for seeing me, Ambassador.
It is my pleasure.
So what do you want to do?
Insult America.
No.
No! Are you sure?
I'm gonna veto that one.
It's such a good option.
I did that before by misclicking it.
Does it go well?
No. Okay, so what do you want to do? Pleasantries? Shall we do pleasantries?
How badly does it go? Do they bomb you immediately, or...?
No. Well, we're just like, America is corrupt and imperialist, and then she's like, well, last week you dragged your king through the streets and beheaded him, so, you know. So what do you want to do? Exchange pleasantries or beg them?
Oh, we'll exchange pleasantries.
Okay.
Gotta make some chit-chat. You gotta, you know, make the chit-chat before you beg for help.
And my family is very happy.
This woman has the most stereotypical Texan accent. It's great.
Is it?
Comfortable for you. Please do call upon us.
So shall we beg?
That's why we called her here, right?
I mean, it is kind of dire.
Our options are beg, insult her, or tell her to go home without
It's
achieving
disappointing that you
anything.
can't maintain control of your own country.
I'll write an editorial
Oh!
in support of yours. So
How rude. Shall we end conversation? Let's do it.
I hope we
So we have like 7 or 6 turns left to organize to get the Oh, okay. Riots are breaking out in the streets. Looting has cost our country 10 million this turn. So sounds like our taxes are a bit high.
If only they were more like Sweden.
So what do you think we can do? We have
Not
to
much.
come up with a lot of money.
We sure do.
We probably went into trading too early. That's probably what did us in.
We probably also like
we
went.
We went into trading before we could even restore the state industries.
Yeah, that's true. We have been importing a lot of things and not making anything with it at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to renegotiate a deal with Thania?
Cancel the deal and then come back in a couple of turns when we've built our infrastructure and say, can we have it back?
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Is that going to destroy our reputation?
Probably.
Yeah, cool.
You want to do it?
Well, I don't think we have much other choice.
We're not doing very well this game.
Thank you.
We're doing quite badly, I think.
Let's
Yeah.
trade.
Just like that.
Oof.
Well, I'm sure he'll give us the deal again in a couple of turns.
That didn't... That's bad.
We can cancel the other deal.
Okay, yeah. So we're not doing off to a good start.
Our reputation's not gone down that much.
Just like
So, that didn't even really impact our money, did
That
it?
didn't impact it at all. It was already 21 million a turn.
That's not good. Liberal Revolution. We're losing 4 loyalty points. Yeah, do you have any thoughts?
I think we can crush the libs.
Okay.
Good day.
I would.
Cool. So now we have 1 point left. What do you want to do? Let's check on our dam. Shall we check on the dam?
How close are we to having a dam? Because that will solve a lot of money problems.
We're... Oh, a 67% probability.
We have a long way to go as well.
We are receiving pressure from the international community to reconsider the technical, social, and environmental issues. Okay, that's not so bad. A popular cleric is blaming our high divorce rate on government's reluctance to fully embrace literal values set in the hold race. We can have him imprisoned, which will impact fundamentalists and liberals. We can implement policies to make a divorce an unattractive option. We can give him money. We cannot do that. Or we can make the fundamentalists angry. I think we have to do that. Like, right now we're really depending on the fundamentalists. They're the largest demographic.
Okay.
Can we do that? Do you have a
Sure.
problem? Okay. Okay, here we are.
This can only go well.
Yep.
Tell a joke. Tell a joke.
Thank you for.
It is. This is my.
Hey, Elzrath's here.
Oh, hey, Altharath.
I mean, we finished Kingdom 2 Crowns, and so we moved on to Rogue State. And yeah, Tulkas has been pulling most of the strings, yes.
Yeah. So tell Altharath about how you want to play UHC if you can get the other Strangelanders on board.
Yeah, so I told Tulkas I would play UHC with him if he could convince Blitz and
Oh, hey,
Pop-Up Ops
Meroka,
to play.
we're making 60 million a turn. How did that happen?
Because we just cancelled our trade deals that were both costing us like 15 million a turn each.
Oh, okay. Wow. So do you think we can recover?
Maybe.
Maybe set this up. Put...
You like your education, don't you?
I like education. I think it's good. So now we're all growing.
I agree. I just didn't expect you to. Yeah.
I like education. I
chose
to...
Blitz and Pop-Up Ops so that he would never achieve it. Obviously. I mean, like, I love that you think that Pop-Up Ops is the hard one to get to talk into that particular scenario. And that Mr. 2.5 million subscribers would be totally down for doing a UHC with Tulkas.
You don't need pop-up pops. That was a qualification after the fact. Okay, so we're still losing a bit of money, but hopefully we'll be happy enough that the riots will start. This is not going very well. So the liberals hate us, but they're a tiny fraction of society. Okay, so we have 2 turns left. What do you think we should do?
Why are we? So what changes did you make? Oh, is it schools that's costing us all the money because we're losing money again?
I dropped our taxes. People have been rioting over the tax rate. I dropped it down to 2%.
Okay. 2%.
22%.
Jesus.
So shall we call up Kalshara?
What would that achieve?
Well, I just want to make them happy.
You just want to chit chat.
With issues. Kalshara is. Let's do that. Oh, okay.
He seemed okay with that.
Do you want to deepen long-standing cooperation, or?
Yes. Yeah, we all want to cooperate. I don't know how big he is into the old ways.
Well, remember this slide is all about multiculturalism. Like there's a bunch of different groups that are all sort of things. So maybe this works because it's like we don't want to institutionalize it into the state because then that will everyone be angry. Do you think this is a good idea?
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what he has to say.
You were wrong. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, never mind. Then let's call up Sonia.
I think that bar went down.
Yeah, it did. So, what do you want to do? So
I can't remember what you're going to have to remind me what all
Sonia
the nations do
is all
every
about
time.
Money and liberalism and being anti-corruption. They're kind of like the good guys here.
Okay.
How about spiritual leadership is important? Or I don't know. Advanced human rights and freedoms, do you think that works?
Human rights and freedoms, they're definitely on board with.
Okay. Now, United Nations is essential. Do we think they like or they don't like the United Nations?
I don't know. They're the good guys that like to think they're probably okay with them, but I'm not sure.
Oh, oops.
They're
Shall we
pretty
do
cool on them now.
spiritual leadership is important? Shall we do this one?
Yeah, they don't make any sense in this day and age. Yeah, fine.
Okay, so we got.
Okay, they're like that.
So we got like a couple good and one bad. So we can wipe out our treasury. How are we worried about opium?
We could embrace opium.
I think this is all that we can do.
Make some money out of it.
U.S. is mad.
Yeah, U.S. is always mad.
Okay, war has broken out between Sonia and Kalshara.
Oh no.
Working conditions are very poor. People are rioting. I think
brought the taxes down.
I think we want to try to support Sonia in this war. Because issues. Oh, really? 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 Excuse me. Look at this encyclopedia. Sonia is foreign cultures are tolerated. Minimal disharmony. One of the most liberal countries in the region. How are you all about? Stupid. Well, shall we attack Kalshara?
Do we have the military to do that?
Yeah, we can do it. You want to attack?
If we must. Do we have to?
Oh, we would have to.
Don't we need their electronics?
No, we can invade and take their electronics.
Oh, cool. Let's do that.
So maybe next turn we can do that. That sound fair?
Sure.
Help our boys of Sonia. Remember, they helped our revolution. They supplied us. I love Pops. Pops is my boy. So, opium smuggling on the rise. Delivers on promise to cut taxes. Oh, the Basenji Ministry of Public Decency. Patriots are going up. Okay.
Can we build things yet?
No.
Is that because we're still not making any money?
I have to take away the.
You have to take away the schools.
Yeah. RIP schools. Do you think of any other changes that should be made here?
Can we make more money by selling alcohol?
No.
No.
That would annoy the fundamentalists, which are, again, you know, the largest. I mean, I really think we should make it legal, but that's just me. I'll let it be middling just for you. So, we have one movement point left. Let's call US, I guess. They're mad at us. Now that's our turn over. So what do you think?
What do I think by unemployment?
So the Karifi are upset. Remember, we need to make them happy or they'll rebel.
They're the religious extremists, right?
Mm-hmm. So we can Karifi, we can make them happy, make the GDP go up, or we can.
Well, I mean, that top one only upsets the libs, and you've made it abundantly clear you don't give a toss about the libs.
So shall we lower the corporate tax rate?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm playing Meroka. It's great. Karifi approval increases. That's good. And now we have. What's this box at the top left about? A white box. Is that you? That's you.
No, that's not me. Why would that be me? How could that be me?
Because you're a.
That's where your debuffs normally pop up, isn't it?
Yep. Okay, so
yeah,
fundamentalists are. Our popularity is going up. There's still riots, and I'm not sure why. I guess if we look at our policies, labor rights is way down.
But I mean, that only upsets the libs.
Yeah. The Patriots are upset also.
A little bit. I mean, we still enjoy a mostly positive approval rating with them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pleasing everyone is hard.
It is indeed. A negative $4 million. Yeah, the rioting keeps costing us money. We need. I didn't want to call them, but okay.
Thank you.
Who's this guy? Is this Sonia?
No, I don't think it was Sonia, no.
So shall we attack the Kalshara? Help our buddies?
Steal their electronics?
Yeah, want to do it?
Yes.
It looks like our military is still deploying there.
I feel like sending 8 dudes in is going to end badly.
It's okay. So now what do you want to do?
Make everyone happy. Make lots of money. Finish that dam. Where's that dam coming along?
We can check. That's over here. Request a status report. Some of the engineers have raised concern about how importing concrete and steel from China is failing to meet our minimum assumptions about material fidelity. 67% probability of success.
Oh god, this dam's going to collapse.
So, what do you think? Want to call up anyone? Call up Sonia? Let's do it.
Can we call China and ask them to give us better concrete?
No. Issues. They glorify the old ways. I mean, they just have the whole thing about how they're pro-extremism. So, I feel like this would not go well. So we should probably just end the
Yeah,
call.
fine.
I tried. And now you, let's call it Tajikistan.
Thank you.
Discuss issues. So they will not like the United States. How about work together to counter
They're
extremism?
military. They will be like anti-extremism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that phone call was. It was just hi, bye.
So, and then they aren't necessarily religious. They're more I think they are religious, actually, aren't they? Shall we try this? Shall we try one?
Are they religious? I mean, try it.
Okay, never mind.
Yep, everybody hates us.
I'm sorry. The Dan Foundation. Yep. Okay, so gun ownership is highly restricted. So we can make, if we allow guns, we can make the patriots and the capitalists happy. And remember, the patriots are currently going down.
And we can upset the libs some more.
Yeah, and we could have more money, and we need a lot of money, don't we? I think we should have guns, the Second Amendment. Alexa, what is the text of the Second Amendment?
Ugh. No,
The Second
stop.
Amendment states the following. A well-regulated
The right to
militia
arm bears, I
being
know.
necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed.
So we're going to do this, right?
The right to arm bears, yes, fine.
Cool. And capitalists are happy.
Very. There's another Paper Mario coming out.
Still
Is that why I've seen
writing.
so much Paper Mario in my Twitter feed today? Okay.
Stop. Okay, stop writing. Let's try...
No. Writing is fun.
Move down there. There you go. Okay, here. There you go. So can we attack now? I want to see. Shall we attack? An unprovoked act of war.
Sure.
Do you think we should?
I really don't, but you keep.
If you don't, I'll let you make the call. If you don't, then we won't.
No, you want to? I'll let you have it. It's your birthday.
You don't
after all.
want to. Yesterday was my birthday.
We'll let you start a war for your birthday.
Let's let
It's fine.
Alvaras decide. Alvaras, should we attack Kalshara to seize their electronics and help Sania?
So the good guys are under attack by those guys. We've got our troops on their border, and we get to steal their electronics.
The good guys that love religious extremism, yes.
Alvaras says yes.
Yes? KK and D, okay.
Crush, kill, and destroy.
We're doing it for Alvaras.
I don't think we're going to crush, kill, and destroy. I think we're going to get killed.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Wars are expensive, and we literally have negative money.
Yeah. I think we probably need to... We're doing long corruption, maybe we can just put this down. Do you think this works?
Okay. We've got a lot of yellow lights down
I don't
there,
want
a
us
lot
to
of
be in
now.
the red for much longer. I don't know. Let's just call Sania. Crush, kill, and destroy. Discuss issues. We were very worried about Western imperialism. I think they would respond well to that, don't you?
Sure, why not? Cool.
So they're happy.
Happy days.
So a Chinese biotechnology firm has been banned from operating in China due to unethical practices. That's the first. Due to our open financial system and absence of regulations. So what do you want? Money or money and like mutant manta men? Let's do it. Let's do it.
We can harness the mutant manta men to make superheroes of our people. So great, obviously.
Cool. So
Nation of superheroes.
our soldiers have lost a major battle in Kalshara.
People like us though. We're at 68% approval.
And the parliament is about to revolt.
Yeah, but everybody likes us.
Shall we attack again?
Yeah. Let's do it. Fine. How are we still going? Like, I feel like we should have lost this by now.
Well, we just got to wait for the dam. That's it.
The dam will save everything.
Yep.
Hooray, we've liberated this country. Our first project will be a massive, incredibly costly
no longer at
infrastructure
war?
project.
I think they aren't at war anymore.
I think they are uneasy. But...
Oh, hey. Yeah. We can do open borders, border security.
It gives us 2 million a turn on revenue. Yes, open borders, open borders.
We need a foreign minister that is loyal to me. Okay.
Yeah.
How about, since, we're at war, then maybe we should close our border. Oh, construct. We don't have, that.
We do not.
Shall we try this?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Enter?
Sure.
No, we need to... Let's get...
Need to make some more phone calls.
Good day.
You've invited her 3 times and she's not turned up yet, so...
She has! She's been talking to me. Remember, we exchanged pleasantries.
Is that what you... Oh, right. Oh, it was so uneventful, I forgot it.
Okay, well... The Russian ambassador about the establishment of a repair and resupply facility for exclusive use by the Russian Navy. Well, we can make Russia mad at us. What do you think we should do? I mean, America already dislikes us. Looking a bit more dislike. Shall we do
see
this?
why they would hate us. America loves Russia.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was quite...
So, Farouk, along with a contingent of disloyal soldiers, this is because our parliamentary authority went low. So yeah, Farouk is rebelling. Armored units from the military have rolled into Haima. Buses are being used as a temporary barricade. We appear to have time to retake the assembly, but first we need to consolidate our own political influence before the public. Give him any... Okay, so he is now an enemy of the state.
The honorable Basenji people, my fellow countrymen and women, my beloved citizens. Earlier today, I received word that my brother Farouk declared martial law over the People's Republic of Basenji, illegally suspended our constitution, and declared all regional assemblies to be dissolved under no authority granted upon him. The aim of the Revolutionary Council was to establish a strong, united, and prosperous nation, free from corruption and internal strife. Farouk has perverted these goals in order to consolidate power around himself. As glorious leader and custodian of the transitional government, I declare that the actions of my brother and those soldiers who are following his orders are acts of treason.
Whoa, we're gonna... It's fratricide.
Damn.
Our enemies are those that seek to keep the country divided permanently.
Farouk was kind of an ass anyway.
And we will fight them with
I don't know why all the rest made us attack Kalshara.
so that our land, washed in the salt by the Gulf, may be cleansed from this hostility.
Oh, we're in the Gulf.
Democracy may finally be brought to the people.
Good old Basenji. And here's the Americans! So what do you think about all this?
It is my...
Shall we exchange pleasantries?
Sure.
I think that went well.
Insult America! Insult America!
Yeah, I'm not enacting genocide. There's a Basenji coup d'etat.
Ah.
So procure additional military units. So we have a lot more soldiers loyal to Farouk than to us. So it looks like it's likely to succeed. Fundamentalist approval is not that. Liberals hate us. Patriot approval is not high. Presidential Guard has not been purchased. No disloyal ministers. Or...
Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. I'm just...
Can we...
inhaled something.
I think I want to redeploy inland. So hopefully they'll be nearer our world. They're still rioting. Why are they still rioting?
Because we suck.
I'm sorry that we didn't ignore the request.
69 nice % approval rating.
So, don't you be catching the plague, Meroka. Okay, so, what do you want to do now?
At least we're not corrupt.
Hmm? Yeah, that would be great.
It's the only thing we've got going for us.
So, yeah. So the Patriots are going down. Oh, very angry at us.
If we can get the fundamentalists to be happier, then they and the Patriots, I suppose.
Do you know what we can do to do that?
Ugh.
Can we please? 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 Please?
It's not like you've let me have any other decisions. So.
Please? No, if you don't want to, we won't.
I don't want to.
Okay, then we won't.
We could make the mandatory religious festival.
Alright. That'll make the capitalists mad.
Yeah, but they're very happy with us. It will only make them a little bit mad.
Shall we...
We could ban gambling. That makes the capitalists quite mad.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't know, what else do the fundamentalists like?
We could prohibit unions. And gambling.
Buffs the capitalists. We kind of want to buff the Patriots as well, though.
Yeah, that works.
Because we want support from everybody, right?
Except the libs.
Except the libs. Screw the libs.
I don't know. Could I lower the minimum wage?
I don't think that hurt. Well, I mean...
Do you have any other thoughts? We could... Oh.
That kind of hurts the capitalists more than it helps the fundamentalists.
You think this is good?
I mean, we will get to 80% with the fundamentalists before we get to 80% with the capitalists.
That's fair then.
But it will be like 6 turns. We may be dead by then.
It's the boy, offer an armistice.
Ooh.
Do we do that?
We can't afford that.
Well, we tried.
Thanks, Alzarath.
What did he do?
He told us to do that.
Typical foreigner. Discuss issues. How about we protect the people from heretical philosophies? Does that sound fair? Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay.
Nope, don't like that.
So he's more of like a middling extremist. American, ooh.
An extreme centrist.
Western greed. Oh, so so we're going to, that's good.
Right.
Kusania is going up, Kashar is going up, Tajikistan is going up. Oh, the US is going up. And the UN is going up. Okay, the cabinet and the generals form an alliance with Farouk. The few soldiers that Maintain their loyalty if dead. Farouk installed himself. His troops arrest me. International reaction is mixed. We have committed acts of terrorism.
I don't think we did. I think we ruled very badly, but...
Oh, we were granted amnesty in exchange for permanent exile. Yeah, look, we got I love that one liberal score. So, yeah.
XP, what does that get us?
So that's the end of the game.
What do we get with that XP? What do the XP get us? Can we level up?
The king, bring us the rope, bind his hands, bind his... Okay. This is our high scores. It lets us unlock additional game modes. The people shall be free. Let's try it again.
No, it's 10 to midnight. Maybe we don't.
But then we'll never do it.
Then that might be a sacrifice we have to make. We've played it once. How many times do you need to play it?
I want to win.
Well, maybe don't play on hard mode.
Okay, well. So if you want to see more Rogue State, let us know in the comments below. Because otherwise I probably won't be able to convince Meroka to do it again. But this was fun. Yeah. I enjoyed myself.
We got Sailing Sunday on Sunday. Funnily enough.
Thank you all.
And Tulkas is earning money like a capitalist, so there's no stream tomorrow or Saturday.
We'll build glory forever, inspired by stalwart hearts. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I have to be the one to end the stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye.